Completing the Golden Triangle, we find ourselves in Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan and 10th most populated city in India. The street life is lively and vibrant, delightful one moment and heart-wrenching the next, bustling with humanity going about their business. The streets have a hustle and quality all of their own, and you feel it more keenly in the old town, as it's tempting to walk and the traffic can feel insurmountable when trying to cross the road.
Hello, good morning from Jaipur.
We're at the Hawa Mahal.
The Wind Palace. And we've just battled through traffic to get here.
It's very busy. You can probably hear all the tooting of horns in the background. Actually, right by it, it's not too bad, is it?
No, it's a hot day, and yeah, we've managed to catch a little cold bug, so we're
feeling a little under the weather, aren't we?
Staggering a little.
Yes.
But excited to explore, and we're also going to go to the cafe afterwards and have a cold drink and a sit and watch the view. So
we are. I can see the cafe from here, actually. Excellent. Just opposite. Yeah.
So come and see.
The Hawa Mahal is a palace built in 1799 from red and pink sandstone. The 5-floor exterior is akin to a honeycomb, with its 953 small windows called jaharakas, decorated with intricate lattice work.
So we found our way inside the Wind Palace, the direction to get the tickets. And it is so much cooler, I can't tell you.
Lovely, isn't it? Yeah, the air seems purer in here, but it can't be.
It's our imagination.
Yeah.
But it's lovely to get away from the street and all the noise and the hustle and bustle and the near-death experience.
Well, yes, there is that as well.
Constantly sitting on your shoulder.
Oh, there's a motorbike. Oh, no.
So we're going to go and explore. So after walking through that area, we had to come out. It looks like you come back onto the street, but you haven't.
I think we could have got in from that other way, actually, on reflection.
Left. It's all a bit muddly, and you ask for directions a few times, and then you'll find it. No worries.
Then there's a ticket office and a ticket kiosk, but I think they both do the same. And the price for locals is around 52 rupees, and for foreign citizens it's 202. So it's only £2. It's not a lot of money.
I think we supplement the upkeep for the locals so they can enjoy their own monuments.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So we'll have a little sit here, cool off, and then we're going to go and explore.
The enclosed courtyard offers sanctuary and shade from the busy streets outside. What we consider to be the front of the palace, the famous 5-story honeycomb with lattice work, is in fact the back. The original intent of the lattice design was to allow royal ladies to observe everyday life and festivals celebrated in the streets below without being seen.
So there's a lovely water jet inside the palace, and it's lovely. It's like Misty Mate, bringing the temperature down.
This architectural feature also allowed cool air from the Venturi effect to pass through, thus making the whole area more pleasant, especially during the summer.
Beautifully decorated with coloured glass, mirrors and arches, with balconies overlooking the courtyard, it's easy to imagine the lively former life of the palace. We explored following a maze of ramps and slopes that took us to the upper levels of the palace.
So I've made it to the top. Wow, what a stunning view this is. It's incredible. We're making our way back down. It's really busy, but yeah, it's actually easing off a little bit now, so not so bad. It's all slopes, by the way, not steps, which makes it quite easy on the legs, so not too bad.
We've just come out of the Wind Palace, Hawa Mahal, was it? Or
and that's it.
Hawa Mahal,
yes.
One or the other. Unbelievably beautiful.
Absolutely stunning, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to see the video myself, even though I've been there.
Exactly, and the views from it as well, of the city, amazing.
Yeah, it's just such lovely contrast as well, with the blue sky and the red brick and everything. So yes,
it's relatively quiet in there as well, isn't it? You know, compared with out here, anyway.
Oh yeah, it's a real oasis in there. It's nice and cool and calm, and lots of lovely friendly people during our visit anyway.
Exactly.
So we're going to head over to the Wind Cafe now, have a sit down.
That should give us a lovely view of it from a distance. So
that's how it's, yes, and get a nice cold drink as well.
Three. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's well worth the climb and cover charge to try and secure a seat outside on the balcony and enjoy the mesmerising view of the simply stunning Hawa Mahal.
Hello.
We're in the Wind Cafe, which is literally dead opposite, and wow, what a view you get, don't you?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You can't get the scope of it from the ground level.
You really can't, but yeah, so they charge you 250 rupees to come up, and you then get to spend your money in the restaurant, and you get that 250 deducted. So it's actually quite good value, the restaurant, really isn't it? It's about, I think it was 70 rupees for a can of drink. Yes, and they're chilled as well, which is always an advantage.
About 120.
Was it 110, 120 for fries? Yes. Yeah. So I think we're going to struggle to spend our 250 in absolute reality.
So we're going to enjoy the view.
But I was going to say the view, makes up for that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll show you. It's wonderful.
So are they good chips, Faye?
They're very nice chips, very hot, deep fried.
They are all salty and everything, aren't they?
So I'm sure we'll be okay.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
We walked round the corner to find the City Palace and took in some amazing street life on the way.
So, welcome to the City Palace. Quite a walk actually from the Wind Palace.
It was further than I thought,
Yes.
actually. Yeah.
But it's lovely golden gates to go into. It's looking amazing.
Looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Definitely.
We had an experience walking along. I mean, there has been lots of beggars on the street. But it's the children that cut the hardest. And this little one was a tiny tot. And I actually heard his handler or mum set him on us, you could hear, and then off he went. And that was his job, to come back with some money.
And then we offered him a banana because he was saying hungry. He was saying hungry.
And no interest.
Not interested. He wanted money,
Had to
and that
come
was
back
it.
with money. So it's very harsh. It's often gangs running these children, and I don't know the solution. So I thought I'd mention it because we haven't covered it yet. Often you're so busy trying to hustle and get through everything yourself that you do become a little bit more numb than you think you would be to the situation. Which is
some you don't even notice because of that, I think,
so
because you
much
are
going on.
struggling through all the crowds and
I always
everything.
thought I'd bring bananas, but clearly that isn't welcome, isn't wanted. It's money.
It's not, is it? No.
So I'll leave that one up to you.
Known for its elaborate gates, we entered the City Palace complex via an enormous golden gate.
The City Palace is a royal residence and former administrative headquarters of the rulers of the Jaipur state. Construction started soon after the establishment of the city of Jaipur, when the royal family moved from the Amber Fort to Jaipur and remained the capital of the kingdom until 1949, when it became the capital of the present-day Indian state of Rajasthan.
So we've had a little look round the City Palace. It's very beautiful.
It is amazing, isn't it? All the detail is just incredible, to be honest.
It's still a royal residence.
It is.
I don't know how that works, whether they've got rooms somewhere and close it down at certain times.
Maybe. And we just looked it up, it was finished in 1732, so that's what, nearly 300 years ago.
Wow. It also was or is an admin building as well.
It is,
So we're going to have a look for the gardens now.
We are,
See what we can find.
It's quite hot, isn't it, today?
It's lovely, it's just nice, but yes, it's hotting up.
The construction of the palace was completed in 1732, and it was also the location of religious and cultural events, as well as a patron of arts, commerce and industry. It was constructed combining elements of Mughal and Rajput architectural styles. It now houses a museum and continues to be the home of the Jaipur royal family. The royal family have around 500 personal servants.
Update. We've had a bit more of a look round. The gardens weren't really in existence, they're just in the
Not really, it's just, exactly, it's just a bit of grass, really. Yeah.
And the house isn't as lavish as we thought. It's nice for a little visit if you feel it, if you've got plenty of time. It was
quite expensive,
£7 each.
What we haven't perhaps said is that for foreigners, you pay a completely different price to the locals.
We did mention it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's 700 for us, and I think it was about 200 or 300 for the locals, which is quite expensive for the locals.
Yeah, so £7 each. I would say it's really not worth it. It's certainly not by Indian standards.
No.
Now the Wind Palace.
Oh wow! I mean that was
each.
yes, £2. Yeah.
200 rupees. And that could have been worth a tenner each. That was amazing.
I would have paid far more for that. Yeah.
So if you've got a pick, Wind Palace, 100%. Don't even think about the City Palace instead.
No.
But if you've got time and you're happy to have a wander, then yeah, sure. So that's a choice for you. But that's our recommendation anyway.
The palace complex has several buildings, various courtyards, galleries, restaurants and offices.
How much for Bapu Bazaar?
How many?
It's three of us. 1, 2, 3.
300 rupees.
Oh no.
Very far away, sir. Very long.
It's only just round the corner.
Very busy traffic.
We've just walked it. 200 we'll do it.
250.
250. I haven't got two. I've genuinely got 200 left. Okay. 200 is a good price. You having fun there, Faye?
It's quite pretty. It's a lot more scenic than
It is actually.
Hello. So, end of another day in Jaipur.
Another full day, very much so. So it's now dark, and we've just been to a restaurant called Nairo's, just up the road from here. It's very nice. It does a real mix of different...
Yes, you can find international cuisine, Chinese, and also lots of lovely Indian food, but also with the reassurance of about 2,000 positive reviews.
Yes.
And decades they've been running.
I think they've been up and running since 1949,
yeah,
I think it said. So yeah,
it's a safe bet.
It is.
You know, if you can't find a hotel that suits you.
It's a little bit more expensive, I would say.
Yes,
I mean, you'll pay £8 for a main course, for example, whereas everywhere else we've been, I think it's been £4 or £5.
Yes.
But hey, you've got to keep safe, haven't you?
Our tummies are happy, so that's the main thing. So, exciting day tomorrow off to Amber Fort.
We are.
And then maybe a restful afternoon, or just a little wander, see how we feel.
Exactly. Are we not going to the Monkey?
That's the next day.
That's the next day. Excellent.
Okay, so see you tomorrow. So, we've made it up to Amber Fort.
I don't want one of those on my foot.
Welcome to Hawa Mahal. So, walking through the market here.